Okay, today I'm going to tell a little story about how I got started blogging when I was actually still doing the writing part of it. Um, it was probably about a zillion years ago, and I was at work one afternoon. And we, back then, always had luncheons. We loved some fucking luncheons. We would go to nearby cafes and eat, and we loved it. Yeah, lame. Anyways, so in this day in particular, we went to the little restaurant right by us, and we all ordered our lunches, and we're having a good time because we're not at work. And the lunches come, and everyone's like, whoa, 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 we gotta pray. So I'm like, shit. Of course, my awkward ass has salad already halfway into my mouth, and I'm like, trying to like hurry up and eat it. No one wants, I ate the salad before we prayed. That's like not good. So I'm sitting there trying to chew the thing, and we're all like standing up in a prayer circle, like heads bowed, and all of a sudden, I feel the food go down, except something. Something's like right here, and I'm just like, but I'm supposed to be like this. So I'm like, and so I'm like, okay, swallow. No, it's still there. It's not going down. So I'm like, swallow, 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 swallow. And like everyone's, I don't even know what they're saying. They're praying though. Like everyone's quiet. I'm trying not to make a scene because you don't want to interrupt the damn prayer circle. So I'm sitting here trying to swallow, and I can feel it like inch down and then come back up and inch down. And it's like scratch. I don't even know what the fuck's in there. There's like a cat in my throat or something. So since I'm so considerate of everybody else, I don't want to bother anybody else with the fact that I'm dying. So I'm sitting here trying to, and like I can feel as I'm trying to swallow that whatever's in my throat isn't allowing any air to go around it, because it's like, not only is it like holding on with its claws and like dragging its way down, it's also like a big puffer fish, and like close up the whole thing. So I'm like, but still trying to act like this because everyone's praying and you can't disrupt the prayer circle. So I'm really starting to get afraid because I can like tell there's no air getting into me, and like my head's getting light, and I'm trying to swallow. Nothing's happening. It's just like, and I'm like, wow, I don't know what to do at this point. So like, they're still praying. They've been praying for like 20 minutes. I don't even know what's going on here. And I'm still trying to swallow, and I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't swallow. I can't do a damn thing. I can't pray because I can't concentrate. Like, maybe I should start praying that God releases whatever's in my throat out of my throat. I need to calm down. Okay, so we're in the prayer circle. I'm losing my damn mind quietly, and they're praying, and I think I finally just had enough. So I turned around and I ran. Like, I ran into the parking lot. I didn't tell anyone what was going on. I didn't want to bother their prayers. I didn't want to make an ass out of myself. It's like, who am I to inconvenience them with my dying? Like, that sucks. They're just trying to pray and eat. Like, they don't need me all being stupid. So I ran outside by myself. And I'm out there with a scoop finger trying to scoop whatever has, like, crawled into my mouth out. And I can't get it. And I can feel it's like lettuce. It's something. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's not a cat. So I'm sitting here trying to like do the scoop, and I have skinny fingers, but I can't get it. It's like, I don't know. It's hanging on for dear life. So I'm sitting there, I can't breathe, can't swallow, got my finger like halfway down my throat in the parking lot, and I'm crying at this point. Like, there are tears just like, oh, and like going in my mouth and like pulling up on top of whatever's in my throat. And I'm just like, this is going to suck so bad, because at some point, one of my coworkers is going to be like, where's Kim? And then they're going to go outside, and I'm going to be fucking dead next to my car. I didn't want to do that to them either. So I'm in a panic, and I'm looking around the parking lot like, didn't know what to do. Finally, I look at my car, and I'm like, I'm going to fucking Heimlich maneuver myself. So I open my car door, and I'm like, dying, and I take the corner of my door and I throw my torso up on top of it. to Heimlich myself with the corner of my door. And I'm like, oh wow, that hurts. But it's still sitting right there. So I'm like, shit. So I like go back a little bit, and I'm like, I'm looking around trying to make sure no coworkers are watching me, and I take running from my car up onto the corner again. I don't, like, it's not working. I think I tried it about 5 more times, and I'm surprised the door didn't fall off my car. It was still in my throat. I'm like probably about 2 seconds from death. Like, the Reaper's just sitting there like, just let it happen. Just let it happen. I got shit to do. And so finally, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired. They're just going to have to find me out here. So I kind of like fall over into my car, and like my ass is in the driver's seat. My head's in the passenger seat. Tears are streaming down onto the passenger seat. And I go for one last scoop. I'm like, I'm not going down like this. So I scoop, and somehow, maybe on a hangnail, it snags whatever's back there. It's like an alien. It released it the fuck out of my throat. And all of a sudden, all this air was just like, oh, and I'm like, oh. And I'm looking like, what the fuck is on my finger? And it's a piece of fucking purple cabbage. And I'm like, what? And so I'm like pissed off at it. So I fling it on the ground, and I'm just looking at it in disgust. I'm like, dude, Cabbage, you almost killed me. And it's just laying there like, so I lived. And finally one of my coworkers was like, where's Kim? And came outside, and I'm just like sitting on the side of my car like, wow. Like the Reaper already took off. He was like, good job. And my friend comes out, and she's like, what are you doing out here? You smoking or something? I'm like, no. And I just like pointed at the ground, and she's like, ugh, what is that? And I'm like, it's cabbage. She's just looking at me like, why the fuck do you have a piece of cabbage out here? And I'm like, it almost killed me. And she's all, okay. And then I was like, you know, I'll tell you all about it back at work. So we went back to work, and I sat down, and I typed out this fucking manifesto about what happened to me, and I emailed it to her, because I didn't want to sit there and go through it all, because I can get a little dramatic. So I hit send, and it went to her, and all of a sudden, she's falling off her chair laughing, like rolling around, knocking boxes off conveyor belts and shit, and I'm just like, the fuck, send me whatever you just got. And she gets up, and she's like, Cam! I'm all, send it to me. And she's like, you're so fucking funny. And I'm like, me? So apparently she read the Cabbage story, she loved the Cabbage story, and she almost probably choked on her own spit over the Cabbage story. So to make a long story short, that's how I started blogging.